So the idea of this video and the next few videos is to show you some things that you can do once you've got yourself a chord sequence. Now, what you tend to find with a lot of young composers is they're quite good at working out a chord sequence on a piano or a chord sequence on a guitar that works and it sounds fine, but it's then knowing how to change that and vary it with a little bit more sophistication, where people sometimes need a little bit of a push and some pointers. So here we go. Let's assume that you've written a really standard chord sequence, something, I'm going to do it in the key of C, that uses, let's say, 1, 4, 5 and 6, C, F, A minor and G, this sort of thing. Now you'll notice there, apart from the last chord, I played every single chord as crotchets, 1, 2, 3, 4. I also played them all in the right hand in what we call a root position triad. So a C, an E and a G for C, 1, 3 and 5, that's called a root position triad. There's nothing actually inherently wrong with that, but if all you ever do in this hand is root position triads, sorry my sticky key there, then it gets a bit dull after a fashion. So the first thing I'm going to show you how to do, without changing the rhythm at all actually, I'm still going to play just in straight crotchets, is to do with voicing. Now, in this hand here, usually we play our chord in the right hand and we play a bass note in the left hand. That's oversimplifying because there's more you can do, but that's a simple way to get started. So we have a chord of C there and the note C down there, nice and easy. Now, this is where things get a bit more interesting. The key ingredients of the chord of C are just 3 notes, C, E and G. But there is no rule to say you have to have them in that order. If I take that C off the top, off there, and put it up there, and make what we call a first inversion shape with our right hand, that sounds very different. Similarly, if I take that G off the top of the C chord and put it down there in my right hand, like that, then that's a very different sound again. Now the important thing when experimenting with inversion shapes in the right hand is, for now, I wouldn't change the bass. So I'd leave that C there and have a little experiment, see what you like. Try the C chord there. Try taking the G off and putting it there. Try going back and taking the C off and putting it there. Okay, so that's inversion shapes. And what you find is if you just put in one inversion shape into a chord sequence, it can make it really quite different. So here's our original, C, G, A minor, F. Now if I just change that first chord, that chord of C, it's the only one I'm going to change. I'm going to take that G off, put it there. See what I did? I took it off the top and put it there. And I'm going to change just that chord. Here it comes again. Okay. Now if I just change a couple more of those chords to be inversions, it can make quite a big difference. So inversion shapes, I should say. Okay, so I'm going to keep my left hand, like I said, the left hand's just going to play root notes, but I'm changing shapes. So here we go, I'm going to start off with that slightly altered C shape. Here we go. Normal G. Then I'm going to play A minor like an inversion. And then F, root position. Here it comes again. I'm going to change it again just to prove a point. Now that entire little pattern I've just played to you is all based on those chords of C, G, A minor and F, but just by changing a few notes in the right hand you can make quite a big difference.